Hello and welcome to a Fab Journey. Hi, I'm Paul and I'm on the Fab Journey, and we're going to do something a bit different for you this week. Look, we have the chest. There is stuff in there, apparently, because joining me is Levi. How you doing, sir?
Good. I'm Levi. I'm from a Viking squad. And this is my treasure chest filled with Viking treasure.
The Viking from New Zealand, absolutely. I mean, we do love a bit of cultural appropriation. Absolutely, it's always a good thing. Always a good thing. So look, there's a link in the comments down below because Levi and I could have met up because he's my barber, and that was in my weekly write-up. So do go and check that out. As you can see, he's shaved his own one. He doesn't trust anyone else with his hair.
I take care of other people's hair. I don't need to worry about my own.
So anyway, how much have you played Flesh and Blood then?
0 tons. I'm very interested in it. I've heard a lot about it. I've inherited a hell of a lot of good cards, and I think it's time for me to get involved. So I think I decided to buy a booster box and do a little unboxing with my good friend Paul here.
So when are you planning? Have you got any plans to actually play?
In at least the next 2 weeks, I think I'm going to play my first game, hopefully. Still learning, still watching a few YouTube channels and trying to figure out how to play.
That's news. So, do you have a hero in mind that you went out and thought, you know, I'll buy this box because of X, Y, Z, or you just thought, I'll buy this box because I just fancy being silly?
A little bit of silly, it was Black Friday, and I decided let's buy a box. And also, I wanted to learn who's the new ogre hero, the Brawler, is it Brawler or Brute?
Brute, yep, you're talking about Brutes. So Tough Nuts or KO underhand cheat.
Tough Nut or KO. I've seen a lot about Tough Nut, but not much about KO. So yeah, hopefully learn a little bit more about KO today.
Yeah, and to make him feel appropriate, what we're going to do is get a big knife and chop his arm off because KO is one arm. So yes, so live on the. Now, the reason we're talking about Brutes, may I open this?
Yes.
Is because
the treasure trove.
Inside the treasure trove are a few cards that Levi has inherited. So, first up, Hearts of Findle was one of the things that we found there. A very nice card. Now, no indication at that point as to kind of which direction he should go in, really. But then we also noticed that we had a tectonic plating, which obviously is a Guardian staple. But let's be honest, Lyeth, not your typical Guardian. Pallades, well, she's got her own chess piece as well, hasn't she? So maybe not. If you've gone and bought yourself a box of the newest stuff, perhaps not right. But then again, then we have the Scab Skin 11s, the stable of your Brutes. So I think the Brute is the way for him to go with the current cards he's got. Obviously, if he was to sell this, he could then buy the stuff. But hey, he's got that, and also look, he'll need a few more of these. But a Bloodbrush Fellows in there is already set up to upgrade a Rhinar or a KO or even a Tough Nut kind of Brute deck. So that's kind of why I'm throwing him in the Brute direction. If you think I'm got it all totally wrong, then obviously whack us in the comments below and say, Paul, you're an idiot. He can get Seismic Surge tokens, get him on the old Guardian route, lets me know. But also, as I play Pallades, if I push him in the Brute's direction, all the good Guardian cards in here can come my way. Makes race, obviously.
He's got the right idea. So I'm lucky. I've started off with a good few cards that I inherited. So I've got somewhere to begin.
But you have got a whole bunch of, because most of the cards, in all honesty, are for Welcome to Wraith and sort of all the original stuff. So he has got a whole bunch of commons, rares, and a few majestics around the assassins and a few other of the characters as well. So he could go in another direction, but as do you want to get the box out? I might as well have it. This is your box.
This box, that box.
Yeah, this box.
This box, sorry. I thought we were talking about another box.
No.
Here we
go. As he's gone down this route of getting all of these cards, it did seem appropriate that I should push him or gently suggest in the kind of brute direction for that.
Yeah, honestly, when I was looking at buying these, the first person I said before, is this what I should buy? Okay, yeah, sweet.
No. Before you ask me, so there we go. Now, I have never bought a box before. The most I've ever bought, I think, was when I was trying to get the Black Friday pack. And the Black Friday pack, you had to spend $90. Now, I spent $60 on the Aurora pre-com armory deck, and I think I got 4, maybe 5 other packs and so forth. So the most I've ever opened in one go has been about 4 cards. And here we go.
24 packs.
24 packs. You know, it'd be better than me. I haven't got a clue as to how many are in there, really. So let's crack the box open. And what does it look like in between?
I don't want to break this box. It's one of those things. I like to keep things sort of fresh. Oh, I'm going to end up breaking this box, and I am.
So
Paul's got it.
Gently at the front. Of course, these are designed to be display boxes, so it can fold over and have that bit there. But since you're trying to keep it nice, there we go. And there you go. It's got tough enough on top. Yeah, it's preordained.
That's what I like to see. Let me pull this guy, please. Please.
No. We're looking. Look. Clearly, the card that we want is the Maori translation of the Pleiades one, because at that point,
these moldy translations of these cards.
Of one card.
Cool. So let's keep a little bit of Kiwiana in it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's the only card they've done it for. Now, if we do get that one, this video will never go out because you'll be stabbed and dead and buried in your garden.
It'll be the first and last.
For the first I will not be buying any more cards. So yes. So let's crack the. Let's get these things out the way.
My pretty cards.
Been there, done that.
All right.
They're the old things. Now for the new flash things. So let's see. So do you know? Have you got your card? Have you got your pack opening skills lined up? You've not opened a pack, have you?
Not in about 10 years since I opened a Yu-Gi-Oh booster deck when I was about probably 12.
Lying about it. Let's see if you know how to open one of these things up.
Is there some magic way?
There's a magic way. So we're just going to watch you flounder to start off with, and then we might step in and help you.
No, there is some magic way.
So the magic way is to take it in the middle here and pull to the left or to the right, and that'll then open.
In the middle, to the left, or to the right?
Yeah.
So this way or this way?
No, push up and down.
Up and down.
There you go.
Oh, I see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Learn something new.
I couldn't open his first deck for it, so here we go.
Bam.
First. Now, flip them over. What have we got? We've got 24 of these to go through.
Oh, I see.
That's a token. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that.
So that's token. Bam.
First
card.
So smash up.
So smash up.
In the comments, so just dump those to the side.
Villainous pose.
Mm-hmm.
They're worth a good look.
Not so
Not
mighty.
so mighty.
Clench.
Clench the upper hand.
He will speed up when he gets bored.
Turn the crowd grateful. This is just my first pack. Sorry, guys. Act of glory. Figure smash up. We got power play. Buck wild. Prime the crowd.
Now we can slow down at this point. Now it gets fun.
Laughing knee slappers. That looks like a good one. Oh, that's
not so much like no next. The last few cards are maybe ones that are a bit more shiny. So we've got a nice rainbow foil there of that's only common. Turn the crowd
grateful. Rainbow. By fear. And then our last one, concealed object.
Okay, so we do have my daughter behind the camera, and she is going to be searching when we come across cards that are worth something. She's going to search it and tell us how much they're worth. So she's not actually having to get very active yet, unfortunately.
So we've got nothing worth anything in that one.
Nothing worth anything in the opening one.
Let's open the. Who's this hero?
So Pleiades, this is the one. This is the hero that I
Pleiades. This is the ones that he wants to pull.
Yep.
Paul's just hoping that all the bad ones are going to come in the other packs.
There's just
The good ones are going to come in these packs. So he
the
gets
packs. The packs don't tell. Unfortunately, the picture on the pack has no varying what's inside. They're all the same.
Okay, all right, I see. So,
So, yeah, no,
it's not
themed.
specific. Like,
No,
all
they're not
right,
themed
all right.
by the hero on the
Well, I'm sitting here thinking that I'm getting specific cards for that. All right. Here's the next one.
Oh dear me!
Cracked Bauble.
Yeah, that's again a generic token.
Generic token card. Another villainous pose there. Tough smash up. Familiar story. Who's the tough guy? Booze. I like that card, Booze. Edge of their seats. Unexpected backhand. What happens next?
Actually, the unexpected backhand might be one you want to actually be thinking about for one of your decks,
Yes.
because of the when you're clashing. So that's a fun one.
Sweet. I'll definitely make sure that's kept to the side. What happens next? We've got Rough Up, Brothers in Arms, Toby Jugs.
Oh, now pay attention.
Oh, this looks like a cool card. Jaws of Victory. And it's a hollow. Foil. Can you hold off for saying hollow? That's a cool card. Is this...
So that's a super rare.
What's this good for?
So when this attacks a hero, if you have less life than the crowd cheers you, if you've been cheered this turn, this gets to go again. So this is one of your tough nuts cards, being the revered brute in there. So you get so if you're behind on life,
Perfect.
and then you get a couple of extra things going.
Something that I want. Look at that. Second pack. I got something. Gang Robbery and Shining Courage. Guessing these are the only two cards that are sort of looking like anything that I'd be using.
That's one you might be using, but not necessarily one that you actually worth anything. And we've got the Jaws of Victory, a $2 or $4 card. Now, one you might use, but again,
It's a cool card.
it looks nice, but it's not necessarily one for the. So far, we're not turning a profit. Let's be honest on this one. But then again,
It's fine.
it's fine.
Funsies.
Okay, that's good on that one.
Not turning a profit is not a problem. That's what games are all about. You know you're not going to make money. It's an addiction. Here's our next pack. See what these bad boys have got us.
So back to the tough nut.
Back to another tough nut
Hang
pack.
outside. Yep.
Bam.
Ah.
Golden heart plate. So that's a
So that's
piece of equipment.
That's piece of equipment. Absolutely, it's a warrior equipment. Special for Olympia. Look, no one plays Olympia as far as I know, which is a shame. But they did bring out 4 pieces of equipment for him, so they clearly have got some expectations of trying to amp him up to give him some
ideas in the future.
to try and so maybe.
Very cool.
But that is our first Majestic there,
Majestic.
which is an $8 Majestic, unfortunately, but
Still good.
still
$8 better than $0.
true.
Dig in. Another cool looking card. Would that be something I would use in my decks?
Probably not on that one. You might do on Tough Nut because of the defense side of things.
Yes.
He can get some more toughness tokens, but he tends to generate quite a lot of toughness tokens himself anyway. So
Okay.
if you are going overly defensive, you might go for one of those cards.
Okay. Turn the crowd hateful again. Heroic pose. Clench the upper hand. Cheers.
More beersies.
Cool card. There's a lot of beersies. I like how the this whole sort of deck structure seems to be beer based and drinking based. Shoot your mouth off. Give them a piece of your mind. It's like this is meant to be drunken while played.
Well, so again, another one of these ones. When the combat chain closes, this didn't hit, the defending hero gets a bigger token. So the idea behind this one is that actually it's a bit stronger, but if you don't hit, then then they get something for it. But it costs you less to play.
Very cool looking card as well.
It's a cool looking card.
Very cool looking card. Tension in the air. Vigorous smash up. Prime the crowd. Mighty Bone Knuckles, so another piece of equipment there, just a common. Another foil. What's that bad boy? Rapturous Applause. Fix the match. Story beats. Not much crazy in there.
The Story Beats is one I've been thinking about playing for my but haven't done it so far. Fix the match. Look, if you're going to go down the clashing route, then and you're playing KO, you might want this one because when this attacks, search your deck for a card and then shuffle and put that card on top. So
cool.
the clash is you both take your top cards, turn them over.
Yeah.
The person who's got the highest strength wins. So this lets you basically fix the match, i.e., put your strongest one on top.
I like that.
You might still lose, but you should win. Yes,
cool. So
that's a fun one if you go down the KO route rather than the tough nut route for that one. Not so good for your old liar, of course, who's the other reviled one, because obviously he kind of goes with the smaller attack cards because of his half business of making everything a lot weaker. So, but anyway, the good thing is we got our first Majestic. We've started now. And going down the KO route.
KO, okay. So this is another one of those guys that I don't know anything about. Probably end up pulling some cards that I have zero understanding that'll end up being good. Let's hope.
The optimism that they'll end up being good.
Optimistic, that's my game. Once again, one of the KOs. Bam.
We have our first
hero! Man over here himself, his hero.
Yes, my hero now. The young version on 20, and on the other side, you've got Goliath, Goldmane, the other young hero as well. So,
cool.
Double-sided hero cards. Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Look at that. Learning it the first time here. Heroic pose. Bask in your own greatness. Humble entrance. Villainous pose. Another dig-in card there. Power play. High-pitched howl. Edge of their seats. Buck wild. Right behind you. Helm of the Adored. Another equipment card there.
Yep.
Just a common.
Something that I play, but it is just a common.
Tension in the air. That's the only foil there in that one. Story Beats and Mocking Blow. Haven't seen that one before.
Now, Mocking Blow artwork is really nice. But again, one that's again your KO one if you want to. When this attacks hero, if you have more life than they do, you get cheered. So you get booed, which would enact the your hero ability. Because on the you're holding it. I'm looking for it. Because he goes saying, when the crowd boos you, defending cards, whatever. So when the crowd boos you, create a might token. So this would create might tokens for gold for life and create. I've got what the tokens are for because it's for the KO. But again, it creates tokens for you, which means it sets you up nicely for the next turn.
Sweet on that one. Cool looking card there as well. But very cool looking card.
If you've been cheered, 0 for 5 hits. Not bad.
Now we're going to start speeding up. Another one of the Pleiades ones. All right, look at that. Tough nut. That's what I wanted.
Flipping over. There's you.
Bam.
It's got the young and the old tough nuts, so you have not got KO on the other side. But that's your adult tough nuts. So yeah, you are ready now to enter your first classic constructed. You have got a hero you can play.
Got both the heroes that I need. Sweet. So what's the difference between the young and the old? I'm still learning the difference.
The young one is one that you're going to be using for Silver Age going forward, and also for Ultimate Fight Pit if he comes along for the Christmas party next week. You're using the young one.
Okay.
Whereas your classic constructed, what you do on your general armory is what you'll be is your 40 guy.
Okay. Cool.
Because hey, if we're going to have a night out playing cards, let's make it last as long as possible.
Hell yeah. Lots of beersies.
Not in game stores, unfortunately.
Damn. Outside the game stores.
Outside the game stores. In the gutter.
Bash Guardian. Another heroic pose. Seems to be a lot of heroic poses. Is this a heavily used card? Is it something that's part of a lot of deck creation, or is it just a common card?
It's a common card that I've never seen played.
Oh, yeah.
But lots of posing generally in this.
Mm-hmm. And Still Fear. Cool ass looking card. Empowering Ruckus. Booze. More booze. That's what we like. Shoot Your Mouth Off. Oh, Flex Strength. I'm guessing that's something that I might be using. We Wrecking Ball. Flex Speed. Brothers in Arms. Helm of the Adored. Shoot Your Mouth Off Shiny. Couple of Goblins. Stealing Victory. And Disembodied. That's rare. Oh, that's a super rare. What is that?
Yep.
What is it? Super rare?
Super rare, yep.
Super rare.
This embody is quite kind of fun, not because of the card itself, or not because of the text what it does, but because there are two other cards and you put them together, it makes a picture. So that's kind of
Oh, cool.
so it's fun from a collector's point of view, if
Cool.
not from a playing point of view. Steel Victory. Now this is one that is this has got a sideboard one where you know you're going to be playing people who play auras, because it's actually take an aura from them and put it under your control.
Okay.
So you get to. So you're playing me, and that +6 that I had lined up to go next go.
Yeah.
Well, you throw this one out and you take it away, and it's +6 for you.
Good bit of control.
So a nice. Yeah, definitely.
No, people are always trying to interrupt you when you're doing fun things.
Hold $2 card for the Steel Victory, eh?
Oh, $2.
There we go.
Breaking the bank.
The,
You want to have this? Got to have a lot of money. And make sure you have a full-time job.
Says the man who's got a part-time job. Well done.
Have a full-time job or 5 part-time. All right, now it seems like the Deeks are all starting to get a little bit more on the old. What's his name again? Ryu? Caillou.
KO.
Caillou
KO.
is the
You're not,
kids' children's show character.
you're
Not what you play.
You've not touched a life one yet, but keep going.
Have I not touched a life on it? Is that like, life?
Life next.
Oh, so still KO. Oh, I think I grabbed the KO instead of the life because they look exactly the same. Oh, now the Pleiades.
Oh dear. Flip her over. What's on the other side? Ah, it's
Another
live again. Yeah.
Turn the crowd grateful. We got take that. Tough smasher. Not so tough. Dig in. Seen a lot of these cards already. Buck wild. Power play. Flex strength. Right behind you. Haven't seen that yet. Garland of spring. High pitched howl. Asking for trouble. And comeback kid. So those are our rares that come out of that one.
Yeah, I mean, comeback kid is one that people have talked about using, but yeah, I've not used that one in my Pleiades deck. Not one I think one that would jump out at you as being an obvious one for Tough Mud either, in all honesty. The Asking for Trouble though, that one there, quick and bigger token, that's kind of nice to give you set you up for the next turn. And of course, when it's defending, you will have it straight away for your next turn, so the other person can't react to it or won't be expecting, or yeah, they won't be seeing that ahead of when they decide what they're going to do. So yeah,
a few control cards.
A fine block for your brutes there if you want to be going down the block route. Brutes are not about blocking, are they?
No,
They're about hitting.
no.
All about hitting. So
stack it on your weapon, slam it in their face.
Well, yes, tough nuts weapon, whereas KO not so much weapon, more the attack cards.
Yes, yeah. I get you.
But you're saying they look the same. That's because you know what? There's your brutes and your dark colours, and your revered, your heroes,
Exactly the
your
same.
villains.
Villains. I prefer the villains. They look cool. All right. So what's this guy's name again?
So this one's live. This is
Live.
the
We've got a couple of them.
the short guy.
The opposite side of the Pleiades.
Correct. See, this one everyone's excited about pre-release because he has 5 cards in hand rather than normal 4, but so far it doesn't seem to have been worked out.
Token card.
Boring token.
So what's a token card? Are they just...
So these are No, these aren't explosive. So when we said before, when you get cheered or you get booed, you create a token, and that's what these are. So your bigger token we mentioned before, at the start of your turn, destroy this and gain 1 resource.
Okay, yep. I see what you're saying.
Stuff that ticks at the end of your turn to give you a bit of a boost.
Yep. All right. Instill fear. Fight from behind. Bark. Obscenities. Yeah, that's the one. I couldn't pronounce that. Tough smasher. Clench the upper hand.
You can swell enough, you can't block obscenities.
Shut your mouth off. Shoot your mouth off. Vigorous smasher. Tension in the air again. Unexpected backhand. Cool card. Prime the crowd. Gallon of spring again. Oh, we got a shiny booze. I wanted a shiny booze. I'm going to frame this card.
Dear me.
Punch above your weight and full of bravado.
So I think so. The backhand one, I've kind of like the idea of when you clash, revealing this, deal 1 damage to the hero. So if you've got a whole bunch of clash cards, throw this one in, and you get an extra free one damage to the opposition. So
Sweet.
Use that. If you use the blue version, obviously that's your resource for you. So kind of expecting to see it on play more. Not seeing it so much so far. Punch above your weight. When this attacks, you may pay 3 resource. If you do this, it's +5. Jeez. Yeah, not one I've seen either. But because first one's 3 resource. That's a chunk. That's quite hefty there. So yeah, so unfortunately, we'll just take this lot and just done and then.
I'm just happy to see that shiny booze card. I don't care as long as I got a foil booze.
Foil booze. That's all you want.
That's all I was having. I'm just going to put that to the side, just reminds me that at least I got a foil booze. All right. Ooh.
Oh, now we're talking.
Shiny flip knives. Is it legendary? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Legendary.
So
Ninja Assassin's equipment.
Yep, we're doing a quick Google search, but that is one that we are going to put into a nice sleeve straight away because we'll be selling that one.
Oh, really? Sweet. Cheer.
$100 apparently.
$100?
I thought
$100.
To be honest, I'm going to check the trading alley because I think we've been going for a bit less than that. But yes,
he's just trying to naysay. He's just annoyed that I pulled that card.
No, I haven't.
That's a cool card. Very cool looking card. Look at that. Just after I was happy about pulling the booze, pull a $100 card, and that's what we call gambling, friends. Don't do this. It's degenerate. It's life. I'm just a degenerate nerd.
Yeah.
So we've got another Bark Obscenities, Heroic Grit, Turn the Crowd Hateful. I'll just go through these while we figure out what that card is because there's no way there's going to be another card like that in here.
What?
Take that. Another take that. We got Dramatic Pause, Rough Up, probably another card that I'll end up using. Edge of Their Seats, High Pitched Howl, Prime the Crowd, Hold Firm. It's an equipment card. Small Problem, looks like a big dude. Small Problem, he's got a foil. Never Give Up, and Chest Puff.
Yeah. Nothing else big in there from what I was listening in, unfortunately.
Let Paulie have a squiz.
Never Give Up. I think this game is one that people have talked about. May also be in the super rare in there.
There's ideas on where to play it, but no one's quite figured out how.
I thought I'd put this one in because look, when it's in your graveyard, you can then pay 2 pay 2 resource, put it in the bottom of your deck. Now, if you are playing Tough Nut and you're playing your fatigue deck, that lets you put cards back into your deck out of your graveyard. So not a bad card for him in that point of view. But for plays, not really short, not really there. But yeah, for a fatigue deck, you might want to put that one in as you can. You're trying to block all the time, so this gives you the free. It gives you the block, and then you can also put it back into your deck.
Cool.
To go around again.
Sweet. Nothing else special in there.
No, not there. You've got the flip knife. Stop. Stop there. Oh, there must be more. There must be more. Give me more.
Classic gambler. Again, I'll win it again. All right. So what are we back on this? We've got another Tough Nut deck. Tough Nut pack. I'm new to this. I will screw these words up a lot. Bang. Bait.
Yes. So that's not what I was thinking of. Yes, that's just a token. That's just a comment there.
Cool looking token card.
For the
Rapturous Applause.
Rapturous Applause.
Rapturous Applause. Got another Take That. dig in. Getting a lot of dig-ins in here. Not so tough. Who's the tough guy? Small problem again. Cool ass card. Like that one. What is this? Haven't seen this card.
No.
Suspense is killing me. Is this anything good?
Not really, but it's a fun photo, isn't it?
I like that
It's a fun
card.
picture.
I wish it was foil.
The-
You can tell I'm a collector. I don't really care as much about what cards do. Really care about the artwork. Brothers in Arms, stand strong. Who's the tough guy? Got a little foil there. Smash Big Rock. Oh, I was hoping that was just going to be rock for toughness.
Unfortunately, no, there are no weapons in this set, so you won't be getting rock. But defending cards can't gain defense, so that's kind of
Oh wow!
against some of your again, this is another one to go into your sideboard, because depending on which hero you're playing, some heroes tend to buff up the defense piece, whereas others don't. So again, a sideboard card potentially for your brutes, but that'll be about it for that one.
Bluster buff. That anything.
When this attacks, it gets -1 unless you pay extra for it. But it's got one for 6. Okay, that becomes or 1 for 5, 2 for 6. Look, I mean, it's an okay card, but nothing special. $2 for your
$2 to smash with Big Rock.
I think.
I like it. Smash with Big Rock. All right. Let's go another tough now. Feel hard of the cards.
So yeah, quick looking through. Someone was trying to sell a couple of $80 for the flip knives. So yeah, so $100, $80. It is legit. I thought it was down to $50. I was wrong.
$100. Look at that. So far we've probably broken even on the pack.
Really? It's a $200 packet box, isn't it?
No, Black Friday, baby.
Okay. There we
I won't reveal how much I actually got.
go.
All right, another tough nut. Let's see what it is. Tempered Palm Gust Wave. I think I have something similar to this in the first edition.
Yes, you've got that one. You've got the original print of that. That's
Yes.
the reprint of that one.
Okay, yes. First time seeing any of the reprints. Got another dig in. Villainous Pose. Darling of the Crowd. Low Blow. Who's a tough guy, shoots your mouth off. Unexpected backhand. Yes, another one of these cool cards. I like these cards. Give him a piece of your mind. Right behind you. Toby Jugs, some guy drunk. Oh no, is this the opposite of the other? Oh, this is a foil disembody. Sick. What was that one?
The $14 that's been signed to be handed up is for your Tempest Palm.
My Tempest Palm. Sick.
I'm surprised it's worth that. So there you go.
So the first edition, I wonder what the first editions are, because I've got like 3 of those. I mean, what?
Remember, that relates more about the playing ability of the cards rather than the.
Yes. Nothing to do with the artwork or anything.
It's
Zero
like-
collection. It's just value comes from how they can be used.
So unfortunately, we can't add it onto the other one because it's the same one.
It's the same one, but it's the foil
It's
version.
the foil version. So we'll see if we can get the other ones to go beside disembodied before the end of the
Yeah,
patch. If we
I
can
like
get-
that. Listen, it would be cool to get both of those just so I can stick them right next to each other in the folder. Strong survive and another story beats. Guessing nothing else.
Red this time. So again, that's what I'll be closer to about doing.
Yes, okay. So yeah, the difference between your red, blues, and yellows. What's the key difference to red, blue, and yellow?
So if I can find the blue story beats, we've got the and we've got the yellow.
I think we might have a yellow.
We have the full rainbow. So if we go red, yellow, blue.
Okay.
So the red is 7 attack, 6 attack, 5 attack, as you can see going down.
Okay.
But you only get 1 resource from pitching it, 2 resources from pitching it, 3 resources. So what you gain in pitch, you lose in hit.
Yes. Okay. I see.
Is how they work with the colours.
And is that with basically every card?
That's that's going to stand how it normally works. Yes.
Yeah.
So the red is what you're going to attack with, whereas your blue is how you're going to power it.
Yes.
It costs 3 to play, so you're going to need to pitch a 3 to play it.
I see. So you play those at the same time if you have them both. If you haven't had them both in your hand.
Well, you play a blue. You just look at the pitch value, which card it is, whether it's that card, whether it's a concealed object. Who cares? As long as it's pitch 3,
Yes.
you're pitching it.
Okay. Yeah.
To get the energy, the resource.
Yes. Okay. Cool. There
So
we
your
go.
Guardians mainly reds and blues.
Clarify.
There are a few other decks that prefer the yellows, but your Guardians, your reds and blues.
What are we going to have in here? So let's see the Pleiades. Bang. Oh, look at that. Another tough nut. So I got young tough nut on that side and Koyo. That's that other dude I was looking for. Koyo.
But we're looking at, that's the young version. So you're going to want the adult version at some point.
So double young. So it's a double young sided card, that one. Instill Fear, Bash Brute, Heroic Grit, got Turn the Crowd Hateful, another Cheers. I think I've got a couple of those in the first edition. To Be Continued.
A card that I enjoy playing.
What's the To Be Continued?
I enjoy it because it just stops 1 damage. So all your Iras who are throwing their sword for 1 damage at the beginning of their goes, it just doesn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, nullifies it.
So it's a nice, it's a common, but it's kind of one I enjoy playing.
Feisty Locals, Punching Gloves, Story Beats. I like a read Story Beats foil.
Mm-hmm. The problem with Story Beats is it only blocks 2. If
Yeah.
blocks 3, definitely.
It doesn't really look like a crazy big card.
It's not.
Stronger Survive, and then Look Tough. I'm guessing that's the old Tough Nut.
That's a generic one, isn't it? That one actually says anyone can play this. So when it attacks, again, this is the one when it attacks -1 unless you play 1. So it's a 3 for 8. 3 for 7 or a 4 for 8, depending on how you do it. We had a similar one before that, but I will try and dig them out while you're going through. That does something similar. So this is pack number 12. We are nearly halfway through.
Pack 12. So far we've got Shiny Boos and Flick Nuts.
Boo,
token card, meh. Turn the Crowd Hateful again. Cheers. Bash Brute. Clinch Tough Nut. Active Glory, Buck Wild, Shoot Your Mouth, Flex Speed, Feisty Locals, Helm of Hindsight.
Yep.
Any good piece of equipment?
Not really.
No. Vigorous Smash is our foil on this one. Show of Strength, haven't seen that before. That's mythical.
So it's got -1 for each card with 6 or more defending it. So yeah, this is a 2 for 6. Look, that one's 2 for 8, whereas remember this one here, who we were just talking about, Look Tough, is a 3 for 8. So it's a cheap one, but it can be downgraded if people are going to be blocked. If people block big with you,
Yes.
But it's a good. Whereas that's a 3 for 8. Well, it's a 3 for 7, so you pay an extra 1, so it's 3 for 8, and your Show of Strength is a $20 card.
Sweet, look at that.
Nice one there.
Okay.
So the other one I was saying was we looked at Chest Puff earlier, which was that was the 2 for 7.
Mm-hmm.
Look Tough is your next one up, but it's a similar kind of mechanics.
Yeah,
in those 2 cards.
Interesting. And then visit the Boneyard.
Yeah, no, that's one that
Another brute card.
Yeah, another brute card. No, we had a foil version of one of those. That I think we managed to trade for something. But yeah, Show of Strength, definitely one that you would have in your very likely to have in your brute deck with your KOs or your Tough Nuts.
What's this? Pack 13?
Pack 13.
Lucky number 13.
We're
See what happens.
on the downhill now. He flips it over and
Show of Strength foil. Is that a cold foil?
well, that's a it's cold foil, but it's also the extended art as well.
Oh, cool! That's a sick card. I really like that card. That mythic on the first one. Gotta love that.
Another reason as to why you should be playing your brute.
It's because I'm getting good brute cards. Look at that. This is what we call beginner's luck.
Oh, it's fate. This is fate.
This is fate. This is how you start an addiction. Another dig in. Is that a slightly different dig in art?
No, I think it's the same one.
normal. Revolting gesture, rapturous applause, disdainful delight.
The pass it on off screen, or we get
Dramatic pause, buck wild, power play, rough up. Right behind you, stand strong. Another dramatic pause, but the foil version. Turning point, which is a super rare. And arrogant showboating.
the turning point's one of the ones that that's a standard in my deck. Nothing particularly special, but yeah, that's a standard in the Palladius deck is your turning point there. Because yeah, if you've got less life, you get cheered. This suddenly becomes a 5 rather than a 2 defense, and obviously it's that cheer also makes every other cheering thing click off as well.
Sweet. Lucky number 14. Sick! There we go.
110 for the extended art of the show of strength, which is over here.
You got it.
So that will be another one that we'll be putting into.
Oh, that sucks. This is worth a lot of money, but I don't want to keep it. All right, Mama. Give me some luck. Give me some more luck. That's what gamblers do. This is exactly how addictions begin. Oh yeah, got another tough nut. Young hero on this side. And KO young as well. So I've got one of those already. Instill fear. Flight from behind. Bask in your own greatness. Humble entrance. Clinch the upper hand. Oh, damn, it's not foil. I hope I get one of these in foil. I don't care if I get nothing else. If I get one of these in foil, I'll be a happy man.
They're in the back three. The back three are the foil ones. This is just your common section in the middle. So your very first card is where your Majestics and stuff will be, and legendary cards will be.
Okay.
And then the last 3 are where the kind of fun bits.
Right behind you. Plate of Tough Love. Foily, take that. Nothing special.
The foily ones are at the back, you see.
Punch above your weight. And fight dirty. Nothing grand in that
Of course,
one?
you would never fight dirty, would you?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
No sand in the eyes.
Again, this is what nice idea, but look, this was useful during the pre-release because you were all playing Revered and Reviled decks. But unfortunately, once you get out into the real world, this is the only pack that has Reviled and Revered. So your chance of coming across another Reviled or Revered pretty low.
Pretty low.
So that's why that card was. I say it was fun to play with during the pre-release, but one you're not going to get to play again afterwards, unfortunately. But hey, there you go.
Cool. What's this number? 15?
15, yep. Your fingers getting tired yet?
Never. Okay, yeah, so it's all I do. Oh, I've got another Pleiades.
Another place, unfortunately, yep, we don't
And
need
every single one has been live and Pleiades. Who's the tough guy? Familiar stench, villainous pose, fight from behind, take that, dramatic pause, unexpected backhand, power play, buck wild, feisty locals, overbearing presence, dark obscenities as the foils, wind up the crowd, and spew obscenities.
Dear me, this is a shouting and spewing, a barking and spewing
Barky, shoey, spouty.
of those ones. Yeah, again, this one's aimed at Guardians, so you may be, if you happen to be in a meta that's got lots of Guardians, you might throw in your sideboard, but otherwise, no, not really. So unfortunately on that one, cards you're not probably going to do much with, to be honest with you. I thought we had a new one, I'm not sure we've had a familiar stench before.
No,
From that one, that was one that I thought. When one or more group cards defend this, create a bigger token. So again, unfortunately, it's for specific matchups. So again, maybe a sideboard, depending on your meta of where you are.
Yeah.
But generally, when we play the right enough groups for us to kind of worry about those.
Oh, so I'll be one of the only brutes playing once I start playing my brute kit.
Well, yes.
Someone's got to do it. Yeah, another stupid token card. Alright, we've got Fight from Behind, Familiar Stench again, Turn Crowd Grateful, Low Blow. Have we had one of these Low Blow cards?
We have. I haven't looked at it though, but we have had one of those before.
Nothing special.
No, it's the 1 for 3.
Who's a tough guy? Edge of their seats, Vigorous Smash Up, Shut Your Mouth Off, Unexpected Backhand, Prime the Crowd, Helm of Hindsight, Flex Speed. So that's the foil, was the Flex Speed.
Pretty one, yep. Again, this is
in the beginning.
Again, look, not a bad card in itself. If you got the red version, this is the yellow one, unfortunately, because obviously 2 for 4, 1 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
You get it above 6 and get to go again. So it's not that hard to pump up 1, but pumping up 2, is it really worth the effort on that one?
Full Bravado and Comeback Kid. They haven't seen those yet.
No, Comeback Kid, I think we did earlier about some, but yeah, one that's people have talked about and revered, but I wouldn't play it personally. Full Bravado. When this attacks or defends, if you control or a suspense, create a plus confidence token. Oh, actually, hey, perhaps I should be thinking about that one. There, but again, the block for 2 is your problem here. Is it's not a very versatile card.
Cool.
So it's going to be your only attack. Yep.
On to the next one. What have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we've got about 7 left.
He's slowing down now. You can tell he's running out of steam.
Bam. Alright, we got another token. Frog Pose, Fasting Your Own Greatness, Rapturous Claws, Goon Tactics. Haven't seen any Goon Tactics yet. Turn the Crowd Grateful, Short Shrift.
Yep.
Don't know what Short Shrift means. Flex Strength, Dramatic Pause, Give them Peace of Your Mind, Prime the Crowd, Punching Gloves, Turn Heads foil, super rare foil.
Yep.
And then Liar's Charm, another super rare. And then we've got Punching Above Your Weight, another than those that we've seen. That's a very cool looking card.
Yeah, Liar's Charm obviously is life. Vile Guardians, he's any Vile Guardian, so it's any person that can play it. Look, you can steal a toughness token or a bigger token. Target heroes lose and can't gain abilities this action phase unless they discard a card. So that's quite cool.
$4.
$4. I quite like that one actually, because the target hero loses and cannot gain abilities for this action phase unless they discard a card. So against certain heroes, making the card go blank. So, for example, KO, he attacks you with a, and you know that he's going to instant boost it by spending 4 to change the base up to 6. You play this one ahead of time, or you play this one beforehand as an instant, and you say, "Sorry, mate, all your text is gone. You can't actually boost this turn."
Okay, yeah. So it just nullifies
the
specific
action,
cards like that.
The hero card,
Mm-hmm.
the hero card, yeah. On that one, Liar's Charm, $4 card apparently. For that one,
Turn Heads and Liar's Charm, both $4.
The
It's a cool looking hollow, that one.
yeah, unfortunately for this one though, when this leaves the arena, tap target brute hero, they can't untap their next end phase. A very specific, only target, very specific use. Brutes only, which is the problem with that one. So Short Shrift, this one is kind of fun. When this has power greater than its base, it gets +1. So if you get it up to 5, it'll get +1 again, so you get it up to 6.
Okay. Yeah.
Plus also the crush. If it does 4 damage, they're throwing away a card. So that's it's making them discard a card. Obviously using this card for them to do stuff in their turn. So hence that discarding cards is always a nice disruptive tactic. So that's not bad. The one obviously you want the red version of that rather than the yellow version.
Yellow, yeah.
There. Goon Tactics. So Revile. This would be one for your Goliaths. So if you control 3 or more auras, this gets +3, so suddenly it becomes a 0 for 4. And when this hits a hero and destroy the top card of their deck, a little disruption there. But Again, only for live.
Yeah, a few cards for live. If I was thinking about making a live deck. This bad boy. Oh, okay, we got a majestic, angelic attendant.
Oh, so here's one of our reprints again. So this one's light illusionists only. So yeah, we've got one of those.
Goon beatdown. Not so mighty. Basking in your own greatness. Fight from behind. Clinch the upper hand. Tension in the air. Another flex speed. That angelic attendant. That's a $14 card. Dramatic pause. Vigorous smash up. Brothers in arms. Overbearing presence. Big bully. That's a cool foil. So we got super rare.
So that'll be a quick KO hand cheat there. When this attacks hero, if you have more life than they do, the card moves you. And if you remove this turn's card, get base attack is doubled. So suddenly it's not just a 4, it's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
So and a block for 3. That's a nice card.
And then we've got a good clean fight, another super rare, and disperse.
Now you disperse. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
We're now starting to build up the
big bully, $5 card.
And I think we're missing the middle one.
Disperse, disembody, and something else. Yes, that doesn't look like that connects. What's
that
one going to be? Let's hope we get that. That'd be cool just to have all 3 of those cards.
So it's kind of ones up here that you might actually play with your
random trash pile. All right, we've got another mythic. Oh no, is it a mythic? No,
yep.
Majestic, whatever it is. Hit the gas.
So that's your
Mechanologist card.
Yep, just for Max. No, I mean Max is not a meta hero, but he is definitely someone that they have said they are fixing, and so that's one that may increase in value with when we get the next release, because the next release is supposed to make Max definitely a competitive.
Interesting.
What's the head of the, what do you call it? On blank, the head of LSS has talked about. So yes,
that's a $16 card, there, bad boy.
As I say, who knows what it'll be when Max suddenly becomes meta.
If it becomes meta, yes, exactly. We Wrecking Ball, being continued, flex strength, feisty locals, hold firm. Oh, look at that. I was hoping I got a foil of this card. I like the art. That's just a foil. Give them a piece of your mind. It's just a cool card. Strongest survive, and another Mocking Blow. So it's a second Mocking Blow we've had come out. Same with the Strongest survive. But yes, cool card. Nice art.
So that goes with the boost, does it?
Goes with the boost. Oh, perfect. That does go with the boost. Now I just need the trippy one with the rainbows and the guys that look like they're having a mushroom party.
Oh, yes.
They look like they're having a mushroom. They look like a bunch of gnomes having a mushroom party in a forest.
And who would guess that? Who would guess that we're in the Coromandel? Yes.
All right, Blurdies. That's her elder hero.
That's the other one. And if you flip it over, the young one will be on the other side.
Bam.
Yeah, we've got that one again.
Young and old. Cool ambition. Sit. Put ogre in the corner. Oh, is this a non-shiny booze?
No,
I thought I had 2 shiny boozes, so it would have been a sign to drink tonight.
Remember, shiny at the back.
Shiny at the back. I swear I've had 1 or 2 come at the front.
On the very first card.
Okay, yes. I pitched Howl, Edge of Their Seats, Flex of Strength, Brothers in Arms, Tough Leather Boots, Equipment, haven't seen, Instill Fear and a Hollow, looks kind of cool.
Well,
another big bully.
Tough Leather Boots, you might fancy a tough nut if you didn't have
Scab Skin.
Yes, Scab Skin Leathers, remember? So, yes. So
we already have those, so I don't need these. These are one of these, like the lesser version.
A much less, well, a very different version, but yes.
And we got Cheap Shot, so we got Instill Fear, Cheap Shot, and Big Bully again.
Yep, I mean, all ones that, this one, yeah, this is one that if it doubles, which is not bad. If you can get yourself get yourself booed, sorry. The revile action, cheap shot. So if you've been booed this turn, you may play this as though an instant. So again, that can be a way, because you can play it as an instant. If you're on their turn, you can use it as a. It can be like a. You can playing a reaction that people won't be ready to. If you're down at the last 1 or 2 life, that can be a one that just ticks you over with that one. When this attacks hero, intimidate them. That's we do like intimidating and getting cards out of people's hands. They can't block with them. So yeah, part of your intimidation pack there.
We've seen a few of those come out, so those will be going in my deck if I make one.
But with this one, only 2 hits. You're going to need to make it go again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're wasting your attack.
Yep.
Okay, then what are we down to? The last 4, and they are all reviled.
The last 4.
Just the baddie to left with.
Yeah, there's obviously going to be nothing good pulled in these ones. Oh, look at that. We've got another tough nut. And a Kayo, both of them young again. Fight from behind. Disdain delight. Haven't seen that one before.
When this is defending, if you've been booed, it's +1.
Revolting gesture. Rapturous applause to be continued. Vigorous smash up. Act of glory. Unexpected backhand. Feisty locals. Horns of despise. Cool looking card. Asking for trouble. Shiny. Looks like Thrall from World of Warcraft. Comeback Kid and Full of Bravado again. So same 2 cards. One of the other packs had the exact same 2 cards come out as the last cards. Asking for trouble. Looks very cool.
Yeah, nice pretty picture, but that's about it.
Pretty picture. That's what we like as collectors.
It's all about the playing, folks. All about the playing.
See, we are the 2 sides of the same world. 2 left. No, wait, 3. What do we got? We've got KO and the other evil dude, and this is the lion. Lion. Token. Boo. Goon beat down. Bark obscenities. Instill fear. So I've had quite a few instill fears. That's good. Powering ruckus. Basking your own greatness. Edge of their seats. Flex speed. Small problems. Flex earth. Brothers in arms. Plate of love. Familiar story.
Yeah, we've not had that one before.
We haven't seen that yet, and it's shown.
Yeah, well, when we'll Guardian cards defend this. So again, it's a specific one, so you wouldn't use it. That's honest.
Truth or trickery, and overturn the results. More life cards.
They are, but no, this revile. So not just life, this is also could be KO. Yes, I know life's in the picture. But if you would fail to win a clash, revealing this instead, you win the clash. So yeah, if you're big into clashes, this is a good clash.
Good way to turn the tides, a little bit like that that tough nut token, the tough nut one that you showed me earlier. That was just essentially win. I can't remember where it is here. Let's fix the match.
Yep, that's not
very similar to fix the match.
Revile.
Yeah,
but so not tough nut. This is again your KO or your life card.
Yeah, but similar sort of play.
Put those together. But the one was obviously majestic. Yep.
The last 2. We're nearly done, people.
Oh, this one is a fun one that we've already been talking about. So when this defends, you may look at the top card of your deck and choose a colour. If you do, the attacking hero guesses if that card is the chosen colour, and then they look at it. If they guess wrong, they discard a card. So you look at the top card and you go, I think this is red, and they go, I think you're correct. And if you look and it is red, they win.
So it's like playing the game bullshit.
Playing game bullshit. So that's just a fun one for life there to play little games.
This game has got some cool mechanics to the inner workings of it. All right, what are these bad boys, Kate? Another Pleiades, young and another life, young. Parry ruckus, goon tactics, hero pose, turn the crowd hateful. Tough smash up, active glory, rough up, Power play, flex speed. Pick quite a few flex speeds. Right behind you, laughing knee slappers. Oh, I thought that's a foil. Heroic grit is the foil in this one. We've got tear down the idols. Cool looking card. And old leather and vim. So tear down the idols is a super rare, and old leather and vim.
Yeah, but unfortunately, when this attacks a revered hero, so again, it's only when it attacks a revered hero. So because it's that specialized, it's not a new one, but it's just going to be worth that much more than many people will play.
It's just going to be a collector's item.
Yeah, a fun one for the pre-release, but that was it. A whole $2 apparently on that one.
Old leather and vim.
Yeah, I mean 2 for 6 is nice if you control toughness. For a bigger token, it gets +1, and then you get to correct some tokens afterwards as well. So not bad for that revered brute, because that is just tough enough. No one else can play that card at the moment. And revered, so again, tough enough or Pallades. When you attack this, when your next attack turn gets +1 for each toughness token you control. Now toughness tokens, well, that's a toughen up thing rather than Pallades. So again, another one for toughen up there potentially.
Sweet. It looks like I have got some good cards to start building this deck. This is the lucky last, people.
Oh,
the lucky last.
What is that first card going to be? Just I put the first card to the big card.
It seems like that's what it is. If we get a big card, it just happens to be on the top.
Well, I think that's how they actually. It's not.
That's how they make it.
When he flips it over, what's it going to be? And boo!
Except it is the
it's the adult one.
The adult version.
You now have
so
you have the hero. Yeah, you have the hero that you want to
KO the underhanded cheat, and then KO strong arm, young and old card. Didn't kind of want that, so now I think I've got one of the tough nut young and old somewhere. I think.
Yeah, I think Goliath is probably the only one.
I got no elder Goliaths.
So you got for the ladies. Yep, and tough nut, but no Goliath. Yep.
Filling this pose, who's the tough guy? Still fear, Bash Guardian. I don't think we've seen Bash Guardian yet.
But again, I think that's one that is just specific against Guardians. So again, not when you play much.
Yeah, it's a brute attack there. Back in your own greatness, dramatic pause, high pitched howl, tension in the air, give him peace of your mind, feisty locals, horn for the spars, and arrogant showboating. That's our foil on this one. Then we've got another mythic, overcrowded, and sadistic scowl.
So yeah, so overcrowded, this is a nice one. So ambush. While this is in your arsenal, you may defend with it. So normally you can't defend with cards from your arsenal, but it's only a 2 defense anyway, so it's not. When this attacks or defends, it gets +1 for each different name among aura tokens in the arena. Now, when you're playing against people like Pallades who play lots of different auras, this is kind of handy. Against other heroes that don't play many auras, not so great. But again, some this is really useful, and hence why it's a $30 card. But yeah, that's a fun card there because of that. Your arrogant showboating, revile again. That's your Goliath or your KO. Create a might token for each defending card controlled by an opponent on the combat chain. So yeah, you can get yourself a whole bunch of might tokens to set up for your next turn, maybe there. Sadistic scowl down the end there. Your next attack gets +5. Whoa, and intimidate. So look, you've got that intimidate, so they have to take fight out of their hand. So that sets you up for a nice big hit. Now it does cost 3, so clearly this is going to be a 3-4 card hand attack. Really,
yeah.
If you've got this in your hand, you can't really be using too many cards on blocking, but it does set you up for a nice big hit.
Big hit.
From back.
Yes, so very much sort of something I'd be playing with in the group deck.
Well, your actual hits are quite big already, so you may not need them. But for someone like, because remember, if we go back to Goliath, what did he say? The base attack and defense of your cards are halved.
Oh, okay, so that'd be good for. I see.
So you halve it. So
good for 5.
So then suddenly it's a big hit because the +5, the bonus isn't impacted by life. Remember the 5 card hand that he has.
Yeah.
So you can afford to block with 2 and still have a 3 card attack.
Yeah.
That's where you kind of would be using something like that. So that's where that fits in for that one.
Sick.
So there we go. if we go back then,
all 24 cards.
all 24
Let's put
packs.
the 24 packs.
I'll tell you, this is more than 24 cards. Even I can count that many. But look, the big wins then, obviously the Flick Knives reprint that is in here.
Overcrowded, quite a nice card too.
The legendary, that's an okay card, but the Flick Knives and your Show of Strength Extended Arts, those are your two BEs you've got from here. Let's be honest.
And if you get hollow booze, foil booze.
Foil booze, geez. Shiny, pretty things, that's all he's after. It's shiny, pretty.
I'm like a magpie.
But if you want substance, you want your Show of Strength, you want your Flick Knives. Obviously, with the normal Show of Strength as well in there to add to this potential KO pack. And then a couple of other cards that he's going to probably want in there, your big bullies, you overturn the results in there, plus a few over here that we had, Jaws of Victory and unexpected backhand cards. So yeah, a bunch of cards ready for that KO underhanded cheating deck that we're going to have to set him up with ahead of, because remember, he's promised within the next 2 weeks he's going to come down and play cards with us at the Armory